Amateur Call of Duty players who spend thousands of dollars traveling to open tournaments do not have an easy way to identify practice matches for their teams. Players who are not yet on a team find it challenging to be recruited by elite teams. CoD Agent is creating a platform for amateur Call of Duty eSport athletes to find teams, free agents, and competitive practice matches in a skill-based environment. Our platform also ranks individuals and teams to expedite the search process for all parties.
I'm Shane, the guy off screen's Brett, and we're Call of Duty Agent. We are aiming to help competitive gamers practice and compete at the highest level. Esports exploded in 2019. The market grew to over $1 billion and is expected to grow at a 9% rate in the coming years. The Fortnite World Cup champion won more money than Tiger Woods did at the 2019 Masters and Novak Djokovic did at Wimbledon in 2019. Now let me introduce you to our target customer, the amateur Call of Duty player. This player practices every night to compete at major Call of Duty events for the chance to win thousands of dollars and eventually become a pro player. Their current practice method is simply tweeting for scrims on Twitter. Now, what's wrong with this? Twitter is an open platform and it is not at all specified for Call of Duty. The main problem is that players will often match up against each other over and over again because they're constantly tweeting and their followers will see that tweet and want to play them. The issue with this is players get no variety in gameplay. They're always playing the same 4 to 5 teams, and it's very hard for them to come up with new strategies from when they play different teams in tournaments or higher level teams. The other issue is that players will often match against random players that search scrim on Twitter and reply to the tweets that they see. These players often have no idea the skill level of their opponent and are just praying that they're evenly matched. This can be a waste of time for both the player that's tweeting out and the player that's responding to the tweet, and it often leads to a ton of wasted time and no improvement at all. The ideal scenario is 2 evenly matched teams scrimming in a competitive environment which allows both of them to improve overall. Again, to sum it up, there's no systematic method for players to find competitive scrims and to track their progress. Now, after my own experience competing for over 1.5 years, as well as our weeks of customer discovery early this year, we decided that the best idea was to match amateurs with quality scrims through Twitter. Twitter is already the current system, and we want to pull players away from that system and show them ours, which is significantly better. In our first 2 weeks, we had 500 matches scheduled just through reaching out to players on Twitter and no marketing budget, and we have 350 players in our database. Players in our database are ranked based on performance, which allows them to find better scrims when they come back to us in the future, and we also have internal methods of pre-ranking players who are new to our database. Our ultimate goal is to make this system fully functioning and automated so that players can find scrims even faster than we are currently finding it for them.
Now, a lot of you might be wondering, how do we plan on making money? Well, the first way we plan on doing this is through a subscription with 3 different versions. The first version will be a free version, where players can find 3 matches a day, and they can also see their individual ranked division. The second version will be premium, which goes for $5.99 per month, and players will be allowed to find unlimited matches per day. They can see their exact rank and the rank of other players. The pro version will go for $12.99 per month, and players in this category can enter into all of our tournaments for free, and they also have the same benefits as a premium member. Now, the second way we plan on making money is by hosting tournaments. We will host these on our website, and we will allow the player to buy in between $3.75 and $7.50. These tournaments will pay out 85% to the player, and 15% we will take a cut of. Now, where do we see ourselves in the near future, and what have we already done? In August of 2019, we formed our idea and we were accepted into eLab. In November of 2019, we did a bunch of customer discovery on amateur players that we already knew and new amateur players as well. We were trying to figure out what their problems were and how they currently solved them. From this, in January of 2020, we finished our MVP testing and we developed version 1 of our product. Then, in late March of 2020, we launched version 1 of our product. Now, in the spring and summer of 2020, we are planning on raising money, improving on our version 1, and we also plan on developing a website. By November 2020, when the next Call of Duty is about to come out, we plan on launching the first version of our website and mobile app. Now I would like you to meet the team. You've already met the founders, which are myself, Brett O'Connor, and Shane Thorstensen, who you saw before, but we have 2 more members. We have Jerry Joe and Kevin Wang. These are both Cornell members, and they help us out a lot. Now the question is, how are we going to make this happen? I've got the answer right here. We need your help. If you are involved or connected with Call of Duty or esports, are interested in our idea, and would like to help us, please reach out to calldutiagent@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at Call of Duty Agent and DM us there. I would like to thank you very much for your time.